if there's a good fight of faith,
yes, sir. Come on,
then there's a bad fight
yes, sir.
of faith.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So Paul said, Tim, I want you to fight the good fight of faith.
Yes, sir.
I want you to take hold of eternal life.
Yes, sir.
I want you to be able, watch this now, I want you to be able to stand.
Yes, sir. Good.
Based on the confession that you made.
Yes.
Lord, I got to get that. You see, look what God does. This is what God does. This is what God does. God gives you a prophetic word. He gives you a prophetic dream or vision. You get excited about it. Don't leave me out here by myself. Don't judge me. You get excited about it. You stand in church, somebody say, yeah, the Lord will say anything, the Lord will say anything, the Lord will say anything. If sometime you would want God to prophesy to you in private. So if it don't come to pass, you don't look so bad. But God will call you up before the whole church. With those folks who sit there and write down your prophecy. Not because they're concerned, but because they're nervous. Let me see whether or not this is going to come to pass. Touch somebody, tell, don't check my record, check your own record. Be like Kermit the Frog, say, that ain't none of my business. Watch this now. I want you to understand that so God gives you the prophetic word. Yes, sir. And then you get excited. You get excited. God spoke to me. God told me. Yes, sir. That he's going to bless me. He's going to increase me financially. Yes, sir. You tell everybody. You tell the folks in your prayer group. You tell the folks in the parking lot. Y'all, three of y'all sitting around your Buick with that witchcraft spirit. They tell my pastor couldn't see, but the Lord told me I'm going to bless. He's going to bless me. And then what does God do? Then God turns around and allow your life to go contrary. Yes, sir. To what you just heard. Oh, snap. Yes, sir. Say it. I used to really go up when I get a prophecy. And I got prophesied to me Friday night. Bam! I hit the floor. Y'all thought I hit the floor because I was so overwhelmed. I hit the floor and said, oh God, here I go again. Gee, I'm trying to tell you. Because when prophecy is real, then prophecy attracts and attacks. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If I were down there, I'd go on this side of the church. At least I got 4 warmed up people on this side. Y'all over here, y'all got a long road to hold, but I'm going to get to there. Because it attracts an attack. So Paul said to Timothy, you got to learn how to do the good fight. Yes, sir. Because you have made your confession before many witnesses. Yes, sir. You done told everybody, the Lord told me to start Kingdom Dominion. Yes, sir. And God is not schizophrenic. Yes, sir. God is not double-minded. All these folks that God told you to do something on Monday, and then something different on Tuesday, and something different than that on Wednesday, and something different. No. You hearing, but you ain't hearing God. Yes, sir. No. God is not some kind of God. God does not speak contrary today or what he said yesterday. Oh, boy, y'all looking at me. Look at me. Get the brakes off. Tell them, get the brakes off. Get the brakes off. Tell it's not going to work with him. It's not going to work with him. Don't you know him? It's just not going to work. He'll preach right past your brakes. Right. And let God do what he wants to do. He gives you this word. Yes, sir. And Paul said you got to fight the good fight of faith. Yes, sir. But then what the Bible says in Luke chapter number 18 and verse 7 and 8. I don't have time to go there, but trust me, it's in your Bible. The Bible says this now. The Bible says that God listens to those who cry out day and night unto him. Sir. Yes, sir. And God says, I'm going to avenge you speedily. Yes, sir. Wait a minute, God. Yes, sir. If you're going to avenge me speedily, then why do I have to cry night and day? Yes, sir. I mean, if you're going to come through, God, how many of you ever talk to God like that? If you're going to come through, then I don't mind crying night. And I might not even mind crying day. Yes, sir. But night and day I got to cry? Come on. Oh, God, have mercy. And don't come telling me, do like I do sometimes. Don't come folk telling me, weeping may endure for the night, but joy come. What do you do when you get in the morning and you're still weeping? You go from morning to afternoon to evening to night to morning to afternoon to evening to night, crying and weeping. The Bible says it right here. What does God mean for all of that? God says here in the text that I'm going to come and avenge you speedily. I'm going to answer you. But here's what I want to know. When I come, am I going to find faith on the earth? I going to find somebody
Yes, sir.
that can believe me on the earth?
Say it.
Am I going to find somebody that can trust me in spite of their crime?
Say it.
You see, anybody can have a high praise.
Yes, sir. Come on, preacher.
But things are going good.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, all this stuff. See, what we do when things are going well, we tend to write checks that our faith cannot cash.
Come on, preacher. Preach. Yes, sir. Preacher. Yes, sir.
I don't know if you carnal or cold, but here we go. I'm telling you, we tend to write checks. I trust the Lord.
Yes, sir. Come on.
I'll stand on His word. I'm a soldier.
Yes, sir.
If I die, let me die. It's easy to say that when your body's feeling good.
Yes, sir.
It's easy to say that when you got money in your pocket. It's easy to say that when you got a loving spouse. It's easy to say that you got a good job. But the question remains now is, what are you going to do when you got to start crying night and day and God has not come through yet? Touch somebody and tell them, well, don't let your faith die. Don't let your faith die. Jesus said,
yes, sir.
in Mark chapter 9, verse 23 and 24, Jesus is speaking to the father of a young man who finds himself in a situation, and the father comes to Jesus and asks Jesus the question, if you can do anything, help me and my son.
Yes, sir.
The Bible says in the text that Jesus says to the father, all things
yes, sir.
are possible
Yes.
for he who believes.
Yes.
The father said, Lord, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Help thou
My unbelief. Yes, sir. Say it. Yes.
Wait a minute, how can you tell Jesus? I believe.
Baba.
And then turn around and tell him, help my unbelief.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Preacher.
If you're going to say something to him, say, Lord, help my unbelief, and leave it there. Because you know you can't fool God.
Yes, sir.
You can't sit there like we do and give these little nice religious licked up saying, Lord, I trust you. No, he knows the heart.
Yes, sir.
And so this man says to Jesus, I believe. Help thou my unbelief.
Yes, sir.
What was he saying? He was literally saying to Jesus, Jesus, I believe.
Yes, sir.
I want to keep on believing.
Yes, sir.
So he said, help thou my unbelief. He was literally saying to Jesus, help me to keep on believing.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever been, oh God, I said, have you ever been in a situation that you have to look at God, what he's saying,
yes, sir,
and make it larger than what you see?
Yes, sir. Come on.
This man, don't judge him, don't condemn him, because this man has been dealing with this boy for years.
Yes, sir. Come on.
He had been a lunatic or maniac for years. He brings him to the disciples. This is not the first time that his father is trying to get help for his son.
Yes, sir.
He took him to the Pharisees. He took him to the Sadducees. He took him to all the religious leaders. He took them to the disciples of Jesus, and nobody could help him. So now he's standing before Jesus, and he's saying to Jesus, I believe, but when I leave here, just in case it don't change, I need you to help me to keep on believing. I need some honest people real quick to look at somebody on your road, not the same person, and tell them, I got to keep on believing. I got to keep on believing. In spite of what I see, in spite of how it looks, in spite of how I feel, sometimes you just got to be real with God. You got to tell God, listen, hey, here's the deal. I know what you said. I know you can't lie. I know you're not a man that you should lie. I know you're able to do exceedingly abundantly. I know you can do all that, but God, right now, I'm going to be honest with you. Based on what I'm living, how I'm walking, based on what I'm seeing, I'm going to need you to help me to keep on believing. Not just when I get a little prophetic word in church, but when I walk out of here and get in my automobile and I got to go back home to that hell house I live in, I'm going to need you to help me to keep on believing. My body feels good right now, but 3 o'clock in the morning, when the pains are racking my body and the devil fight my mind, I'm going to need you to help me keep on believing. Right now I got some money, I'm going to sow a seed, but God, when the bills come and I don't have enough money, I'm going to need you to help me to keep on believing. Well, I feel like hollering, but I got to teach this and go home. I devil all day to pull on your neighbor, not the same one, and say, neighbor, this is the real road, not pretend road. And if you're not going to be real, you need to move to another road, because this is the road for people who's going to be real with God. Who's going to say, God, right now my back is against the wall. Right